The Piper Jet project is kind of like a dream come true. I mean, I love automobiles, don't get me wrong, but I also love airplanes, since I was a little kid. And just being able to have the opportunity to work in such a program is extremely exciting. There's an awful lot of similarities, believe it or not, between aerospace technologies and automotive technologies. I mean, it's not that they only have to look beautiful, the details got to be there. When we first started talking about the program, and then they started sharing information with us, the design sketches, the interior and so forth, the time frame was extremely compressed, but I knew that could be done. We do have a very good team in place and some very good engineers that can really work out all the surfaces problems and mainly structure.
We're trying to figure out exactly how we're going to bond all this back together.
Yeah. I think what I like to recommend is just to make all the new spars exactly like the factory airplane, and try to match the same rivets, bonded with the same systems, the same reinforcements, so that it's the real thing. One of the concerns that I have is not only that we have 11 weeks to do this thing, but in my estimation, there's approximately over 600 components that have to be made in those 11 weeks.
With our 22 departments, we're going to have to run P3 so that we get all the tooling for the wings, the tooling for the nose, and all these 400 or 500 parts.
Rudders are critical, and I also think another very critical thing is going to be the handles here, the holding handles.
We're going to really want to make those solid, huh?
Very solid. Everything is going to be so nice and so new that maybe we should have new pedals too. Maybe we should recommend to the customer that we just go ahead and mail them out of aluminum billets. We needed to make a couple little changes here and there and simplify certain items and maybe not waste too much time on things that you really can't see and spend more time on a beautiful leather seat or the instrument panel or the lighting. We have lots of equipment, lots of software within the company, but probably the biggest challenge is to keep up on training the people to learn how to use those technologies. I mean, it just changes on a daily basis. We still retain hands-on craftsmanship from 100 years ago. At the same time, we blend it in with the new world technologies, and that's what makes our company so unique on this prototype world. Starting from the sketches on up, it's all done in-house. That's the only reason that we're capable of not only supplying the quality of work that we do, which I'm very proud of, but also to meet those very compressed timing schedules. It's not just making the airplane model, but it's got to be, you got to be able to do service on location. Models travel from one city to another or from one country to another. If you see the crates, it's quite extensive, So we have to make sure that things are repairable out there on the field and very easy to assemble and disassemble.
Major pieces of this airplane will be quite different than anything we've done before. We've basically taken the design and increased the cabin length, completely changed the interior, and obviously the power plant, it's larger, it's longer, and it's powered by a turbine engine as opposed to a turboprop. It's definitely a next step, but I don't know that it completes the line. You never know what may come down the line in the future.
We've gone from the Piper Cub in 1937 all the way to the Piper Jet. I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. It's a gorgeous airplane. They did an excellent job.
In working together with the Piper team, there's great opportunities to try to work with new materials that are extremely light. The lighter it is, the faster the airplane goes. The faster it goes, maybe the more range you have and use less fuel. And the next car project, they will probably save an extra 20% of the total weight of the vehicle because the guys will go in with a different type of mentality now. It has been a great learning experience for us.